Good morning, children. And next chapter 4, class 6 is understanding elementary shapes. All shapes we see around are formed using curves or lines. We organize them: line segments, angles, triangles, polygons and circles. They do not have same size and same measures, so it is necessary to compare their size. And what is the first method of comparison? By observation. And second one is by tracing the pictures, and third one is compare using ruler and compass. By observation we cannot say the correct measure of the figures. By tracing the picture, so we can guess what is the size of it. And third one is the general method of comparing using ruler and compass. And use divider to measure the line segments. So measuring a ruler and a divider, the measure of the line segment AB, place one end of the divider at A and open the divider such that the other end just reaches B. That is shown in figure. Lift the divider without disturbing its opening and place the divider on the ruler, and that one end is at 0 mark. Read the marking on the ruler where the other end of the divider reaches. So the students can do many activities and finding the line segment of the given line segment using a ruler and a divider. Then general question: if A, B, C are 3 points on a line such that AB equal to 5 cm, BC equal to 3 cm and AC equal to 8 cm, which one of them lies between the other two? That is students' activity. AB plus BC is equal to AC. So B is the point in between AC. Now the next point is we are finding the next using line and line segments. Rays, we are making some angles using rotation. Before learning rotation and revolution, we have to know the direction. So direction, this top end shows north direction and the below south direction, and right side east, left side west. So when the directions shows different angles. So for example, creative critical thinking questions. A traffic policeman is looking east. East is the right. In which direction will he look if he turns to the left? So he is turning to the left side. Answer: 1 right angle, 2 right angles, 3 right angles and 4 right angles. So angle is 1 right angle. And the next question here: what type of angle is formed between north and northeast? And this is north and this is northeast. What type of angle? So you can see this angle is an acute angle, that is less than 90 degree. And the next question: what kind of angle is formed between two adjacent fingers? Two adjacent fingers always represent the smaller angle, that is acute angle. Then what is the revolution? And revolution, we can say what is the revolution and fraction. So this is 1/4 revolution. This is 1/4 revolution. That is 1/4 means 90 degree angle is making, and the time is 3 hours. What is the revolution of the hour hand? From 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock. That is 1/4 revolution. Time is 3 o'clock. Then when it is 12 o'clock, what is the half rotation? Half rotation means you will get 180 degree angle. That is 6 o'clock. The next one is what is 3/4 of the revolution? So that is 12 hours. So we are moving 3/4 hours. 3/4 hours means that is 9 o'clock. So when any time is given, what is the hour hand rotation? So you can find out 1/4 of rotation means you can add 3. 1/2 rotation you can add 6. 3/4 rotation you can add 9. For using the clock, you can find the clockwise and anti-clockwise rotation, revolution and angle formed for half a revolution. Half a revolution means straight angle is forming, that is 180 degree. 1/4 of the revolution 90-degree angle, 3/4 of the revolution 270-degree. So children can identify right angle, obtuse angle and acute angle. Then next question is, what is the movement of the hour hand when it takes 1/4 rotation? So 1/4 rotation, it always, you can add 3 and suppose it is 2 o'clock. What is 1/4 rotation? 2 plus 3, 5 o'clock. If it is a half rotation, and the students can add 6. Suppose the time shows 5 o'clock. What is half rotation? Half rotation means 5 plus 6, so 11 o'clock. Then next 3/4 rotation, suppose it is 11 o'clock showing the hour hand. 3/4 rotation means you can add 9, that is 20, that you can see 8 o'clock. So in that way the students can identify half a revolution, 1/4 of the revolution, 3/4 of the revolution and the relation between the angle and the fraction. So this is the creative thinking skills. You can add more questions to identify the skill, and which is very important. Some MCQ questions are displayed with the help of clockwise and anti-clockwise direction, and also revolution of the hour hand of a clock. And try to do all these questions related to hours and revolution. This is an hands-on activity using 2 circles, and cut it, it's one of the sectors of these 2 circles. Then insert these circles like this. This is a good activity for finding the rotation of, to identify the angles, and keep one circle fixed, other you rotate. So you can see this is half rotation, and again rotate it. You can see this is 1/4 of the rotation, and again you can see, and this is the 1/4 of the rotation. This is 1/4 and the remaining part is 3/4 rotation. And the students, they can do the self activity with the help of this paper folding method. After angles, right angle, acute angle, obtuse angle, straight angle and reflex angle. Reflex angle is between 180 and 360. So we are going to move another understanding elementary shapes, that is a triangle. And in triangles, we can name the triangles according to their sides. So if 2 sides are equal in a triangle, that is an isosceles triangle. If 3 sides are equal, that is an equilateral triangle. And if all sides are different, we can say scalene triangle. After learning 3 types of angles, that is acute, obtuse, right, other than this straight angle and reflex angle, and we are going to triangles. So we can name the triangle according to sides and according to angle. If 3 sides are equal, it is an equilateral triangle, and if it is 2 sides are equal, it is an isosceles triangle. This is the easy way of getting isosceles triangle. So it is very clear. 2 sides are equal, and the students, they can measure the 2 sides. If 2 sides are equal and third side is different, it is an isosceles triangle. And similarly, we can take another paper, we can cut scalene triangles, and the students self activity according to sides. And similarly, according to angles, we can name 3 angles of a triangles are acute. It is an acute angled triangle. So if you measure these 3 angles, it will be less than 90 degree. We can name it as acute angled triangle. Now here, so in a triangle, one line is perpendicular, that means one angle is 90 degree, other 2 are acute angles. So its name is right angled triangle. The third one is 3 sides are equal, that is an equilateral triangle. So its speciality is all three angles are acute, but each one is 60 degree. This is the special triangle, that is an equilateral triangle. Three sides are equal and three angles are also equal, each equal to 60 degree. In a triangle, one angle is obtuse, other two are acute. They are called obtuse angle triangle. So we are getting the sixth category naming. According to angles, we can divide the triangles into three categories. One is acute angle triangle. All three angles are acute. Second one is right angle triangle. One angle is 90 degree, other two are acute angle. And third one is obtuse angle triangle. One angle is obtuse, other two are acute. Similarly, we can name the triangles in terms of sides. All sides are equal, equilateral triangle. Two sides are equal, isosceles triangle. All three sides are different, scale-in triangle. Now hands-on activity, we can take a 4 equal set squares or equal triangles. We can form different shapes of quadrilaterals. That is the understanding basic shapes, and the students can learn very easily the properties of all quadrilaterals. It is a hands-on activity to know, to understand the shapes clearly and its properties. So this is take 4 equal set square or 4 equal triangles. So join like this. So we are getting a trapezium. A trapezium is a quadrilateral in which a pair of opposite sides are parallel. This is called a trapezium. Then after that, so remove this. Now this quadrilateral using two triangles, it is a parallelogram. Its definition is a pair of opposite sides are equal and parallel, and the students can view whether the opposite sides are equal or not. And it has two diagonals. Diagonals are also not equal. This is the first diagonal and second diagonal is the longest. So children, they can take whether the opposite sides are equal and parallel or two pairs of opposite sides are equal. Two pairs of opposite sides are equal, it is a parallelogram. One definition. Second definition is a pair of opposite sides are parallel and equal. So they can experiment, they can see, they can measure whether they are equal or not. So this quadrilateral is called a parallelogram. And parallelogram we can divide. From the parallelogram we will get three other shapes, and one is rhombus. In a rhombus, that is rhombus is a parallelogram. Rhombus is a parallelogram with all sides are equal. So here all sides are equal, we are getting a triangle shape, a diamond shape, that is a rhombus. And here they can check the diagonals. The two diagonals are not equal, but they form the perpendicular bisectors, and this is a rhombus. Then as usual we will get a rectangle. Rectangle means in a parallelogram one angle is 90 degree, it is a rectangle. Then after rectangle, so all the properties, you can see a perfect quadrilateral, that is a square. So we can see a square, that is a parallelogram. All sides are equal. Square is a rectangle, its all angles are 90 degree, and square is a rhombus with all four sides are parallel and equal, and the two diagonals are equal. So this is the family of the quadrilateral. So all 5 basic shapes that the students they can learn using 4 equal set squares. We can conclude this section understanding basic shape through a poem to know the shapes clearly. Quadrilateral, the wonderful figure in maths with varieties, parallel and non-parallel, equal and non-equal sides. Almost a pair of sides are parallel and other pairs are non-parallel, behaving as the dad of the family, trapezium. Both pairs are parallel and equal, make a cute and simple figure of the family called mum, the parallelogram. The role of the figure gave birth to other three members of the family. A rhombus, the parallelogram with all sides are equal. A parallelogram with one angle 90 degree adds the figure rectangle in the family. A complete figure behave as a parallelogram, as a rhombus, as a rectangle. It is none other than our cute square with lots of surprise and secrets. Can never forget the guest, not a guest, the grandchild of the family. Neither rhombus nor a parallelogram, but it is a rhombus with adjacent sides are equal, known as kite, the toy of the kids, the happiness of the life. Known as kite, the toy of the kids, the happiness of the life. That's all about our quadrilateral, the understanding basic concept. Thank you.